Monsters Inc. is one of my favorite Pixar movies, probably around my number two, probably my number one favorite Pixar movie. We'll have to go through a list of top 10 Pixar movies, but that's for another video. For this video, we're going to talk about something that scientifically is impossible, but we're going to try to make sense as to how does the doors in Monsters Inc. operate? How do they work? And we're going to delve deeper into the lore of Monsters Inc. So let's get started. Now, this topic came into my head when I was watching TikTok and I was getting science videos on my For You page, and then also got Monsters Inc. and other Pixar movies. And then I was thinking, how is it possible that the doors in Monsters Inc. work? And so if you remember in the movie, they have these doors that they walk through and transports them to a different location to scare kids and get the energy from humans. Now, if you look at the Pixar theory, it kind of explains what the purpose of the doors are. It is to travel back in time because the monsters are in the future and they're traveling back to the past to where the humans are. And so the door's whole purpose is to bridge as a doorway, I would say accessing the fourth dimension using time and location to match another door in the past in the human timeline so that they could get the energy. Now, the way these doors operate is not really based on real life, not in our world. So this is just ideas that I had in my mind of maybe this is how the doors work. So how these doors operate, at least based on my theory, are through frequencies and vibrations. What the doors operate as is that it vibrates to a certain frequency and it vibrates so fast that you're not able to perceive the vibration. And this idea stemmed from The Flash. So if you watch The Flash, he's able to phase through doors and he's able to phase through atoms by shaking his molecules so much that they phase through the other atoms. And so that idea we're taking and we're assuming that the doors act in a similar way of phasing, where you're able to open the door and you're able to see a child's bedroom, even though you're way into the future in a whole different location. Now, how is it that you're able to open the door and you're in a child's bedroom while you're years, maybe hundreds of years in the future? And it's because that in the monsters world, in their timeline, they were able to create technology that accesses the fourth dimension, which is time. And so the door uses frequencies and vibrations to detect and sync up with another door in time that matches their same frequency and vibration. And so the door will vibrate at a particular frequency, which will match another door's location in the past. And you're able to phase through time to get to the other side of the door. And so the idea of using time way as the fourth dimension to phase through into another location, doesn't matter what time the location takes place in, because in the fourth dimension, time is not one linear scale. It's not how we perceive time. My theory is that the way that the monsters use the doors is to phase through time using the fourth dimension, matching up different objects with the same frequencies and vibration. Now, a good question to ask is, what happened prior to the creation of this technology? What happened to other doors that were at the same vibration, at the same frequency? Now, the answer to that question is through Bluetooth headphones. The way that Bluetooth headphones operate is if they're synced up to the host. And so right now, if you have Bluetooth headphones on, but they're not synced up, they're essentially standstill. They're not working. And so nothing, no audio comes to your headphones because nothing's been synced up yet. So the way the doors work is similar to also to Bluetooth, is how the only way you're able to phase through the doors to get to another time period, you have to sync up with that other door's frequency, with the future door's frequency. And if you watch the movie, you see in other scenes where when the doors are activated, the monsters are transporting through other doors outside of the factory. You can see in the scene that they go from one door to another, but in the human world at different time periods at different locations. And so this theory that I have about how they operate the doors is as close to an answer as possible as we could find out about how do the doors in Monsters Inc. operate and how do they work. And so that has been my theory. And so that has been it for this video. It's been relatively short, but if you enjoyed the video, let me know if we should continue with these Pixar theories or just theories in general. That's all we have for today. If you enjoyed the video, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Click the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.